Reno Turkatne.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm pleased to be able to continue my opposition to this bill at this third reading. But, sir, we know that this is a dead rubber debate. This is a waste of time. We're wasting the House's time because I don't know where the national government have been the past 24 hours, but there has been an election in the States and there's a new president-elect, Trump, and he has outlined in his first 100 days he is withdrawing the US from the TPPA. Complete withdrawal. So what that means, I don't know why we're here in some sort of deluded sense that by passing this legislation, miraculously the TPP is going to come into force, because it won't. It's dead, over, finito. Turn off the lights and go home. But it's not going into force. And so, sir, why are we wasting the House's time here? This is a dead rubber. This is a dead rubber. And I must give credit to the minister. He has tried earnestly to consult, albeit in a rush state, to get this bill to where it's at. But the people of the world have spoken. 50 million US citizens have voted for a new direction for their country, and that means the end of the road for the TPP. It's over and it's done with. And, sir, just for those that want to know, this bill now is destined, upon its passage, it will be destined to become a latent act that will be doing nothing. It will never, ever come to life. It will just sit there on the books of no consequence whatsoever. So why the rush from the government? Why the rush when they should have been coming up with a plan B? And what have we heard? We've heard nothing. But I think I've got a good idea. They should send Mr. Bennett to Russia. Send him to Russia. Give him one of those Ashoka hats. Give him one of those Ashoka hats, those Russian hats, and get him to try and do something. Send him via that new Puhoi to Tuhoe highway. And we want to, sir, this is farcical, this debate. It really is farcical, sir, because the TPP is a dead duck. It's all over. It's as we all know, it's not going anywhere. And yet, the government really sort of is so patronising. They think they know everything about business. They think they know, what drives small business and the primary sector, as if they know all. When in fact, sir, the sun will come up tomorrow and hard-working Kiwis will be out there working hard, selling their goods and trading their goods to the world. They have been doing that. Māori have been doing that right from the very beginning. Trade will continue. The world of commerce carries on. There's no TPP, except that, but the world of commerce will carry on. Our goods will be sold. Our goods and our services are sold. And we want to command a premium. Hey, look, the fridges are empty. Our fish is all sold. It gets sold all over the world. It's not like, we're not going to be able to sell our goods anymore. Of course not. So the government just thinks that, it's so simplistic the way they're thinking. We know our exporters are very sophisticated. They're world leaders in what they do. So do not patronise them by thinking that this dead duck deal is going to be the be-all and end-all, because we know it was actually a shonky deal, sir. It had more holes in it than a West Coast whitebait net. It was giving more to transnational corporations. It was giving more to them than it would in terms of meaningful benefits to Kiwis. It was going to stifle innovation for Kiwi companies. It was going to add more protections to the big multinational corporations with copyright, biological patents and the like. It was not really intended to break down the barriers for our dairy industry. And sure, there might have been poultry positives for other sectors, but in the great scheme of things, sir, it was a bad deal, an incredibly bad deal, and that's evidenced today, sir, by us passing a piece of legislation that will mean absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. A dead deal, dead rubber, dead duck. Thanks to, I guess, the Don, the great Don, who has come over into the US. They've been trumped, sir, literally. They've been trumped on this, and the TPP is dead, and it's over, finito. Kia ora tātou.
Todd Miller.